Got into the next round, into the first round of the FA Cup. How does that feel?
Yeah, do you mind if I just start with the supporters? They were outstanding today. We travelled in good numbers. The lads spent a little bit of time with them at the end of the game as well. So that one's for them, a reward for following us around to Truro and Wealdstone recently. Look, as soon as we got off the bus, we could hear the drum and a lot of noise, and that was our fans. So I was really pleased. And yeah, you're right. Look, we've won another game. That's the most important thing for me, and we've kept another clean sheet. Today happens to be an FA Cup game, which was a tricky tie. You know, I know this level and Hampton Richmond inside out. I've got some close friends here who are doing a brilliant job. And they tested us, particularly in the early part of the game. After that, I thought we were really professional. And yeah, I'm really pleased. I'm pleased for the club. Like you said, we're in the draw. It's exciting for everybody, and we'll see what that brings.
I mean, there was two really good, well-taken goals. One, obviously, the standout one from Jake Vokins. What did you make of that strike?
He shouldn't have even been there. He should have been wide and given us a little bit of width. So I was looking for him, just about to moan to Jason, well, where's Vokesy? And there he was. So yeah, I'll speak to him in a minute, because you can't take that away from him and let it drop to him. And he's got a wonderful left foot. So brilliant finish. It was a good move before that. Like I said, we were just getting crowded out, and sometimes that little bit of extra quality will get you ahead in a tough game like that.
Yeah, throughout the game, and particularly the second half, we didn't really give them a sniff. Are you pleased with the professionalism shown from the players today?
Yeah, you have to. You know, what I thought we did well. The second goal I thought was excellent. Really, us inside the club will know where that came from, because they've been working really hard at that. Great overloads in wide areas, and we've got some real good quality on the ball. It's a great ball in, a great header by Harves, who's had a week to remember, by the way. You know, he scored 2 goals, had a baby. We're in the next round of the FA Cup, so weeks probably don't get much better than that for him. But I was really pleased, because we've put a shift in, and we are, like I said to you before, we'll never ever make excuses. If we'd lost it, I wouldn't have been saying this, but we're down to bare bones really. We've got a couple away on international duty, all for the right reason. 2 or 3 injuries to what will be key players for us, and look, the squad have stepped up. The young lads, I thought, it was nice to be able to reward them today with coming on, because they trained brilliantly Thursday and Friday, and they won't mind me saying this, but that's the first time I've really seen that, where they've looked really comfortable in the group. So look, we've got a decent squad. Still looking to add maybe 1 or 2, but you can see what we have added. Obviously, we had Luke Skinner unavailable today, and a couple of lads away on international duty. I thought Kieran Gooks up front was what he does, wins you games. You know, he didn't get his goal today, but he made every ball, whether it was a good one or a bad one, into something for us. And yeah, if he didn't do that and start the press off properly, work as hard as he did, we probably wouldn't have won today. So, real team effort. Delighted for him.
I've got to ask about Lloyd Humphries, because he's obviously somebody that you've known for a number of years, and he's been getting a lot of praise, and deservedly so, for his performances. What have you made of him, and how nice is it for you to be able to work with him again, and maybe him to work with you again?
Yeah, look, you'll have to ask Lloyd from his perspective, because I know he was getting a bit of stick from the lads when I first came in. That's probably why I didn't start him in the first game, because look, we were close because we worked together on and off for the last 10 years. But first and foremost, he's an outstanding footballer, as you saw today. Really strong, competitive. The more I talk, the more stick he's going to get from the lads. But you can see it's not just what we think of him as staff and people around the club, the players. You know, there's a really good group. You know, I thought him and Jordan Cousins were outstanding there today. We asked Jake Taylor to play a slightly different role for us as well, and I thought he put in a shift like he always does. So I could stand here and go through all the players. And another day it won't be so good, and we'll need those fans when that happens. But I just thought that it was good. I was really pleased for Lloyd, actually.
I've got to ask, obviously, into the next round, anyone you'd pick, or if you had the choice, anyone you'd pick, or is it just you take what you get and you'll prepare for that?
Yeah, I think so. Like, to be honest, I don't get carried away either way. You know, I've had really good luck in my career as a player and as a manager with some really good draws. So yeah, we'll see. Whatever it is, will be a challenge one way or the other. I think if you ever play someone in the league below, whether it's away, home, you can't ever complain about that. If it's someone at our standard, we know that we're a match for them, and if it's someone higher than us, we'll prepare properly and take on that challenge of playing against a team that's higher.
Congratulations.
Cheers.